Welcome back. It's Dr. Jen Boney, better known as DocJenFit, Doctor of Physical Therapy. And I want to talk today about single leg deadlifts, particularly eliminating low back pain when you're doing a single leg deadlift. Now, let me know in the comments below, do you get back pain when you're doing something like a single leg deadlift or another exercise? Are there other exercise requests that you have? Let me know below, because then I know what to create for you. Now, first of all, what I think usually happens when we're doing a single leg deadlift is we lose control of our hips and our core, and we end up twisting out, and we get a lot more range and rotation right in that lower pelvis area. So to help prevent that, I'm actually going to have a TheraBand here. Now, if you do not have a long resistance band, we actually have a kit that includes all different resistances of these, plus loop bands, plus so much more. And it comes with a free back plan on using all these tools. That's completely free. So check that link and get yourself a little kit so that you have that handy at home. But what I'm going to do is, and I'll show you here, you're going to take an end of that band and you're going to tuck it right on the base of that ball of your foot. So not on the big toe particularly, but more on the ball of your foot, because this is how we're going to know if we're actually pressing into the ground and engaging through the foot. That press into the ground is going to help when I'm hip hinging as well. So I'm going to take that band out. Okay. So I'm going to put some tension and really test if that's going to stay down the whole time. Now, just to get us started, let's put a little pressure into that back foot like a kickstand, just so that we understand what's happening once we go into the full motion. I'm going to take my hand on my hip and I want to guide it back as I guide this band out to test again that pressure of the foot. So guide this hip back, almost like your chest is going to feel like it's rotating down. And I promise you're going to keep those hips a lot more stable by doing it in this range of motion here. Now, sorry if you hear a little crazy man in the background. That's my son. So again, guide that hip back. Kick that band out to the side and see what that feels like. You should feel a lot more pressure into that glute by getting a better hip hinge. Now, the last little cue as you do that is going to be that as you're doing that now, when we go into that single leg deadlift, you're going to think of kicking that leg back and reaching it back behind you. Okay. So it's not just going to float up, because that puts our pressure forward a lot. Think of reaching that heel or the arch of your foot back as we do this. So band goes out, hip goes back, reach that foot back behind you. Okay. Reach that foot. And hopefully you see that I have to keep a lot more stable base. I'm going to put a lot more tension into my hip and my glute. So now I'm getting my glute, my hamstring, and my foot to work a lot harder in this range of motion and in this exercise rather than my low back. Don't forget, if you love what you're learning, I have so much more in stock for you. So hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos I've done in the past, and leave any comments of any suggestions that you have for videos in the future. And I can't wait to help you feel incredible and amazing within your body.